375 Alive, talking things they love, talking of the toys from the stars above. Join Dave of the Dead and Ryan Speaks Geek as they keep 375 alive.
Boom, boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-da, ba-da, ba-doom. Hello. It does. I like it. It's I'm glad we came up with that. Oh god. Welcome to the show. This is 375 Alive. All the Maul things. I am Ryan Speaks Geek, and this is my good friend
Dave of the Dead. How
it's
are you,
Dave's
Ryan?
dad.
We finally made it after a false start yesterday.
Oh god.
We're not on our side.
Because the Sky internet was down badly, like in our area. I don't know what it's like in other areas, but here it was terrible, and it was sort of connected but no actual internet. It was that weird thing where it looks like there's internet but there's not, and it's actually just a big lie. So there was no internet for anyone.
Yes,
so
it was painful, but we are here now.
We are here, and we're here to talk about Maul Shadow Lord.
This will be a spoiler discussion. Possibly didn't say this last week, but the show's been out a few days. If you are watching the show, then stick around. If you haven't watched the show and don't want spoilers, maybe come back another time. Not that we don't want you here, but I think we're probably going to delve into spoiler territory, aren't we? So
100%. We don't want to ruin it for anyone else. So, if you haven't seen it, sod off for now. If you have, stick around. I am wearing my customary Star Wars t-shirt today. I almost didn't wear one, and then my wife was like, "You got to wear a Star Wars t-shirt." So I am. It's my Stormtrooper skull and crossbones.
Very nice. I thought it was a Rebels t-shirt at first. Like I just saw the top of the logo. It's very Rebels-esque.
Yes, very much like the old packaging from the Rebels line.
Cool. Right. Well, so for those of you who are new to this, Ryan Speaks Geek, Dave the Dead, we each have our own YouTube channels. We collaborate as 375 Alive, talking 3.75-inch action figures for the most part, but for this next few weeks, we are talking Maul Shadow Lord. Ryan, let's get into it. Chapter 3, Whispers in the Unknown.
I know, and I actually, in a rare turn of events for me, I have actually done some notes. Evening, Dean.
Hey, Dean.
I did notes for once, because I know normally whenever we've done a live, I've never made notes, and when we did our first episode of this, I still didn't do any notes. So today I have notes.
Brilliant. What's on your notepad? So,
episode 3, new droid, mouse type, robot Hoover.
Oh yeah, we get to see a little like a sort of almost like a DJ Roomba droid. Yeah.
So I basically, like, I always have, like, it's a bit like Brian Fantana and Anchorman, like with Panda Watch. Like, I'm always looking for new droids that appear. I don't know why, because I love droids so much. But new droids, new aliens. But one of the first shots we see is this new mouse droid type thing, which is pretty cool. But all I could think of was Roomba.
Yeah. Remind me where that is. Is that on the police station, or is that part of?
It's on the Trade Federation style police station.
Yeah, cool. Well, it will serve as a pack-in at some point, maybe in a 375-inch capacity.
It could be. I'll never say no to new droids. I mean, I could see it ended up being in like something like a Disney 4-pack if they ever did a Disney 4-pack for Maul droids. Which is also we'll talk about the figure bit towards the end. My next note, a very important one. Good to see sports.
We got to see part of a ball game in Star Wars.
Yes, and it was a nice little nod because it's that type of game that has those brackets that are seen hanging in Anakin's workshop, which are actually like a ball game that we have. But in Star Wars, it was just a greeble and it was just spray painted silver crudely. But my main note from this sport
Do you think
And I
that was
don't
a?
know- It's gone. Do I think? Sorry, gone.
I think we're on a delay. You go, and then I'll come back.
Okay. I wondered if anyone else had noticed, but the outfits of the sports players were extremely reminiscent of the original Tron outfits.
Well, okay, I didn't notice that. So that's a cool little. That's a cool little.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
because we know they love Tron at Disney, despite everyone else not investing in it. But Tron is a mainstay. But the outfit that he wears, like the sports gear, it seriously reminded me of the original Tron film outfit design. And so all I could see was like, is this like someone's way of trying to get Tron into Star Wars by having these sports players in like very Tron like outfits?
Trying to make Tron happen, but no,
Yeah.
no. Do you think that that game was like a? Does he play for a professional team? Because it looked like a huge stadium. Like I don't know what it's like in America. I know college sports is bigger than in America than what we have
Oh,
here. Like the
college
equivalent.
football is insane. Like
Yeah.
it's hugely popular over there.
So do you think he's college, or do you think he's like actually
Oh,
professional? Do you think it's just like
I think college. He's college spaceball player.
baseball player? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
getting his sports spaceball in. You know,
And his dad missed the big goal or what it
God,
was.
you know. That's almost very Spielberg-esque, isn't it? To have the bit where like the child is sitting there disappointed in the parent. That's a very Spielberg almost technique to use of like having a child disappointed by their parents, or like their parents have abandoned them or something.
Where do you see this kid's arc going in this series? Like, you know, he's got no dad right now. They're sort of kind of at odds. His mum, we now know, is part of the Empire, like works for the Empire. So, yeah, we could see a little family reunion at some point, maybe.
I think it's his arc is going to be that he wants to join the Imperial Academy.
Okay.
Would be my guess.
Okay.
So I'm up to sports. What do you have any notes up to sports? Because I only have one more note for the episode. Two more, sorry.
My first note was tea time with Maul. And I love
That's
that
his
scene.
new
I thought the scene was
his
great.
new
Like,
morning talk show. Tea time with Maul.
I love it, like the whole ritual, pouring out the tea with Devon. But it just got me back to like Hasbro and thinking, well, if Hasbro had known that scene was coming, they could have packed in 50 cups with Maul. I would like to see a tea set at some point. Probably with at least him or Devon. Yeah. So yeah, that was it. That was my first. That was my first note. My second note is about Two Boots, and I don't know if you want to talk about Two Boots now or later on. I think
I've got a note about Two Boots in the in episode 4, so I'll save my Two Boots comment for episode 4. But what's your note based on Two Boots in episode 3?
I know. I think maybe. Well, it's just that it's planting the seed, isn't it? He's planting the seed of you know where he wants to go. He wants to follow protocol. He wants to follow orders, and yeah. But we'll get on to him. We'll give him some time later on.
I really enjoyed the shadowy choreography in after the tea drinking in the darkness. I thought that was really sort of powerful. I thought it looked amazing and really atmospheric.
He was terrifying. Like any time he popped up out the shadows, and like there's just the red glow on him anyway, it sort of just washes out any other color, and he just looks like a demon. Like it's a freaking demon. Yeah, I thought it was so well shot. Yeah, and just the talk. I mean, I need to rewatch it. I think we maybe need to rewatch it with all the subtitles on, because there's a lot of dialogue going on in that scene where he's talking to them. trying to get her to see things from a different perspective.
From a certain point of view.
Promise her.
Kenobi! But yeah, I thought that whole scene was good. I put that Star Wars loves a lack of safety railings over bottomless pits.
Yes, once again.
I don't know why this has become a thing in my head that now whenever there's a bottomless pit of some kind, I look for any kind of safety railing. And into the Star Wars universe, apparently health and safety doesn't exist. Every bottomless pit, they're like, should we put a fence around there or like some kind of safety railing? Nah, don't worry about that.
You would
What?
think
What?
that
Yeah.
Maul, more than anyone, would want a bit of health and safety going on in his layer. I think I
Maul
wrote
should
down
be very clean.
but yeah, yeah, like he should know. I mean, he should be doing the videos, like the all the CPD that you got to do when you join a company. It'll be more would be doing the demonstrations on what can happen if you're careless. And I liked the Devon sort of lost in the dark at the start. She's got the lightsaber, all she can see is darkness and the flash of red. But as her eyes adjust, a bit more of the light comes, and then she eventually, when she does escape, it's towards the light.
Yes, and also, the effective use of the face glow of a lightsaber. I don't know why lightsabers, especially red ones, always way more terrifying in the dark. By the way, your mic sounds like you're a bit far away. Is it the one on your headset?
Do you know what?
If I do this,
Oh
is
my
that
God,
any
that's so much
better?
better. That's so much better. You sounded like you were so far away.
Wow. You might as well have said, Dave, you're on mute. Like, sorry, guys.
No, it was just like, no, I really like the Devon pit, which was really good. I mean, I know I'm partially deaf, but like, there's a limit.
Oh,
Dave.
mate, I'm sorry. Right, okay. Hopefully,
That's
this
so
will
much
be
better. But yeah, I just thought like that whole sequence was really good. I think it was good that they didn't do the whole like Devon trusts him straight away, because I was a bit worried they were going to really like early sell that. Whereas I think they've done it in a much better way. Like she's desperate to get back to her master. She's terrified of Maul because as a Jedi, she knows about like who Maul is. And I like the way Maul is like twisting that whole thing again, as he always does, about like he was betrayed as much as the Jedi were. And it's weird because if you didn't know anything about any of the story, you would almost think that Maul was a Jedi, the way he talks about it.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Well, and I think that's partly why they said you don't need to have watched any Star Wars before going into the series, because I think maybe they do want you to see it from Maul's side of things, like he's been betrayed just as much as the Jedi were. Yeah, I think it will be it's going to be a long game, isn't it, trying to get Devon on side, and I think part of that will be through the relationship with her master, Uncle Daki,
Lizard Master.
Yeah, so he's obviously there's a face off in episode 4, which I guess we can come on to as well. And he takes a bit of a beating in that. So whether she goes to Maul for help because he's injured, or maybe I don't know, maybe it's just a case of her master will no longer be around, or not for much longer, and Maul will be there to take up the mantle.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, not to sound too sport like commentating wise, but like it's only one's game now. But I thought one other note I've made is about Clem. I thought Clem, the head of the what do you call it, the Pike Syndicate, like that particular
Crim.
He's
Crim.
I thought his design was awesome. And I've put that his headpiece really, I thought, was quite reminiscent, weirdly, of the Felucians in Force Unleashed.
Yeah.
They're obviously like the tribal version, but I feel like if you had turned that organic looking design into something a bit more like metal and industrial, that's what his headpiece sort of looked like.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I have to admit, I didn't realize that he's the same character that's in the final season of Clone Wars when Ahsoka's
Oh, was
met
it
up
him?
with the sisters. Yeah, he's the leader of the Pikes back then. He looks very different though, like, and it shows just how much different the show is stylistically to the Clone Wars, that
Mm.
they've made. The Pikes kind of looked a bit sort of gangly and not that menacing, I don't think, in the Clone Wars, but in this series, especially Mark Krim, like, yeah, proper badass, until he met his untimely end.
Yes, I think
Oh, yeah,
Master.
quite possibly, Dean. Yeah, we are going to see them introduced probably within the next episode, I guess.
Next. Yeah, I reckon next episode. I was going to say Inquisitors have got to be next episode, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was all my notes from episode 3. Overall, really enjoyed episode 3. I do like that they're doing the episodes as like a pairing, rather than the whole series at once, and also better than one 20-minute episode every week.
Yeah.
I kind of like the pacing of it, and also so I can watch it in sort of. I still watch it pretty much in one go, but it gives me an opportunity to go and make myself a cup of tea in the middle or something.
Yeah. I think although the lightsaber duels are quite like Phantom Menace in terms of how fast they are, and they're great, the story I think is quite a slow burn. So getting 2 episodes in one hit is, it's quite good. Like, I think if they were eking this out over 10 weeks, it might hit a bit of a lull. So yeah, and we're going to be at the halfway point next season, next week as well, aren't we? So yeah. Mark Krim
10 episodes?
didn't even last the episode, did he? 10 episodes in total, right? Yeah.
No,
So
he didn't last. And he went out like he went totally out like Snoke as well.
Yeah, but even more brutal in a way. Like, yeah, I kind of forgot that had happened. I didn't write it in my notes. I did a sort of a kind of a rewatch last night of it as well, just sort of in the background. I was like, oh yeah, geez, they really yeah.
They did the old bait and switch.
On him. Yeah. I think what's his name, Vario, the little guy. He's working with Maul now. He knew Maul was there, yeah, because he's sort of packing a blaster like for his own protection, and then sort of stuns the Maul stunt double. But I think he was in on it the whole time, wasn't he? Do you think? Like, or
I don't know. I'm in two minds about whether he was or not. I can't. He could have been. He could not have been. That's the good thing about the character. It's such a devious little character that you're never really sure where he stands. He's definitely but obviously, cause I just don't think he would think that Maul, like they could stop Maul. I think that's the main thing. That's what makes me lean towards he knew.
Yeah. I was gonna say maybe he'll side with the Empire, but no one wants the Empire, do they? Not even Vario will want the Inquisitors, unless it's to take Maul down. Maybe if he does it from a sort of a fairly selfish sort of point of view, to think like, it'll work out for him in the long run. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, chapter 4 then. Yeah.
Chapter 4. My first note. New droids. Load of droids from ship.
Oh, all right, okay. I didn't even clock them. What were those droids?
They were like the droids. So I actually think we've got our episodes mixed up. This is the problem with watching 2 at once. I think that stuff happened in episode 4. Maybe, I don't know. Like some of it anyway. But there was definitely there was some loading from a ship, and they had like big bulky droids that were doing the loading, looking rather menacing.
Okay. Yeah.
Almost a mix between a power loader and a super battle droid.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't trust him.
Yeah.
So yeah, new droid alert. That was a new droid, the loader type droid. Really liked that.
Nice. I've again my notes. Yeah, we might be. Yeah, sorry. My first note of chapter 4: Vario with Maul take down Marg, Krim, and the Pikes. I forgot I'd written that note because I was on chapter 3. Yeah, Maul then tries to make a deal with Lawson, like to keep the Empire away. It's like, you don't want the Empire, we don't want the Empire, so let us carry on our operation. We'll leave you alone. If you were Lawson, would you have taken that deal?
A part of me would be tempted to, especially considering, you know, when you think about Lawson as well, like he's just been told by his boss, like, you've got one last chance. Effectively, you've just had to deactivate your partner because you don't want him to contact the Emperor, which was in itself quite a well done and sort of semi-powerful moment. I'd be tempted to take the deal.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he's making that deal
life.
in front of but he's making that deal in front of like all those other people.
Yeah, this is true. And there was a camera, wasn't there? There was a camera going by. So it
So I
totally
kind of feel like he wanted to take the
that would
deal,
have
and he
gone
was like, no, wink.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the other
It could
thing I
have
did make a
blended
note
right
on
there.
about the last episode. I've just remembered I skipped over one of my notes. Officer Pretty Boy got shot. That was
Who's Officer Pretty Boy? Oh, he didn't even make the cut on my list. Officer
he's
Pretty
the
Boy.
one that
Oh,
goes
spoiler
with.
alert. He's not on my 375 wish list.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought it'd be an obvious one. No, he went with Two Boots instead of Lawson when Lawson was at the Spaceball game.
Oh,
He's got like a
yeah, that's
blonde
right.
quiffy
Yeah, of
type
course.
thing
And
going
then,
on. It's very much like, oh,
yeah.
it reminded me
Yes,
of me when
you
I used to
are
have
right.
hair and
Yeah.
no beard.
Yeah, and then Lawson asks for an update, doesn't he, from Two Boots? He's like, it was terrible. Like, someone got shot and I nearly died.
Yeah.
And yeah. I don't know why I'm trying to do a voice here.
Yeah. It was
yeah.
terrible.
Anyway.
Someone almost died. I almost lost a boot. We've got to call the Ruddy Empire now. And that is one thing I have put a note. So we talked about Two Boots briefly earlier, but my note about Two Boots for these two episodes is Two Boots in brackets, Empire's little bitch.
I just wrote Two Boots. Like, has anyone had a heel turn quite as quick in Star Wars? Possibly since Lando selling out, Han for the Empire in Empire Strikes Back. Like, I don't think a character has gone from being so loved one week to he's dead to me now. I don't know if I could recover. If he was your partner, or if he was your best mate, like that's a deal breaker, right? Yeah.
I don't know, because the thing is as well, like, how much can you blame a droid for programming?
Oh, but he pushes that little box in front of the photo of him and Lawson as well. I was thinking that was Lawson at first. It's not. It's the droid. The droid's like pushing away the photo. Like, doesn't he's aware. Oh,
He's self-aware, but he also still has at the end of his.
Very shady.
It's a difficult one when it comes to droids. That's a good point from Dean, actually. I can see Lawson making Death Star parts on the Andor prison planet by the end of the season. Yeah, 100%.
God, yeah, God, that would be a real downer though if that's his end for the series.
I mean,
but
they
you're
declare
probably right,
that he can
Dean.
swim.
We just need some little Easter egg in the next couple of chapters where Lawson has to sort of swim his way out of a sewer or something, and we know that he'll be all right if if he gets caught. Or and for Two Boots, yeah, it could be a complete memory wipe and reboot under the new Empire regime. And oh boy, it's fair thinking about.
He becomes Storm Boots.
But we're here to talk about it. So Storm Boots. Oh man. So yeah, no. I don't know where I want to see this go with Two Boots. For me, I don't know if he can be redeemed. Obviously Anakin Skywalker can, and Ben Solo can, but this is a whole other level.
This is bringing the Empire to the entire planet. This is deep, man. I have got my next note. I'm very aware that we have got like a bit of a lag, because I'm aware when I think you're not saying something, I say something, and then it cuts you off halfway through you saying something. Sorry. No, I think I've probably just
I
frozen.
think the lag just got a little bit worse there.
As I was talking about the lag.
I can see you. I can hear you. I'm probably talking over you right now. I'm going to shut up for a few seconds.
My other note was there's another new droid.
You go. Which droid was that?
A tiny little security droid that had the camera in it.
One of us is not.
With the strike team.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be so unwatchable
Yes,
back to anyone watching this.
Hey, keep smiling. We're having a good time. Yeah, it was another little droid, little security droid, little camera droid. Yeah, aka two-face programming or not. Yeah, he absolutely is, Dean. Like, yeah. So okay, yeah, you're spotting all the droids. Yeah. There's not too many new characters in these chapters, is there? So I guess that's not. There's less to talk about from a 3.75-inch action figure wish list point of view, but this is a segment we're going to do each week. Hello.
Hello. Oh,
you're back. I'm back. I don't know.
Oh, Sky.
What was the last thing you heard? Let's talk figures. Let's talk action figures while we're still here.
Okay, can I make one little observation about the episode before we do?
Go for it.
Right. When they had the awesome lightsaber duel with Master and Devon, which was really cool, there was a sound cue nod to Revenge of the Sith. When Maul lunges at the Master, there's that weird screeching type noise that Sidious makes as he lunges towards the 4 Jedi that come to arrest him. And there was a very similar sound cue, which is like a type noise. I can't do it, but you know, it's a very particular kind of haunting screech type howl noise that happens, and it happened again in this lightsaber duel. And I noted that the high ground is not always effective.
I think if Darth Maul has taught us anything, it's that the high ground is not very effective.
Evening, Royston.
I mean, it should work, should it? Evening, Royston. Yeah.
You're just coming into our extreme delayed lag fest 2026.
No, but that was a good note on the musical cue. There's so many subtleties throughout this series, I think, and the score, like, is just one of those things. I think you'll pick things out each time you rewatch and you re-listen. I think, yeah. So that's part of what I love about rewatches. You don't just see extra things in the background. You hear those different sort of musical cues and stuff. Missed a lot then. Yeah, you've missed a lot of awkward pausing.
To be fair, Royston, we've missed a lot as well.
A good job we didn't write. Well, from my point of view, didn't write too many notes on this because we will be here all night.
Yeah, I mean that's my notes.
At the end of the lightsaber battle, then again, shades of Phantom Menace, but unlike that, everyone survives. Like, he doesn't wipe out the Master. You know, it was kind of like, oh, well, you know, is this where Master Darky will end? And a bit unlike Rebels as well, because Maul was fighting Kanan and Ezra at the same point and takes out Kanan's eyesight at that point. So in terms of, you know, Maul's previous, I think everyone came out all right, apart from a little flesh wound, I think, to Master Lizard Man. Yeah,
definitely. And we also got that amazing shot of the Star Destroyer over the planet, which I think is one of my favorite shots that they do. you can never tell which way up facing the Star Destroyer is. I thought for a second it was going upside down. You never know until it gets to that one point. You're like, you see those bumps underneath, and oh no, it's facing the right way. But I thought that was a really cool shot and a good, obvious cliffhanger type thing to set up. This is the next stage of the story, is where the Empire is involved.
Definitely. And again, much like we talked about last week with leveling up the bosses, we got Marg Krim, who was taken out in chapter 4. Now the Empire has arrived, and we'll see that next level boss come out, whether it's an officer or the Inquisitors. Let's hope we get to the Inquisitors almost straight away. Yeah, I'm excited for it. And then there was credits. And now we get to talk about action figures. So last week, go on. How much of a delay is there now?
On set.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I'm trying to think back now, but Royston, enlighten us. We are beholden to you. Plus, also, if one of us gets it, we're just going to talk over the other person saying what it was, so we won't hear it anyway. So, but Royston 190 is going to reveal what the alarm was, I hope. And when he hears this, when I speak it now, and he hears it in 10 minutes' time, he will then type it, and I will share it to you all.
Oh. Do you remember the days we used to WhatsApp each other about these episodes, and we wouldn't have to worry about a lag?
No. I'm going to call it and say that it might have been the Tantive type noise.
Yeah, like that sort of thing. Oh no, yeah, I'm thinking of something completely different. What am I thinking of? I'm probably thinking of.
If Royston now does not type what it is, I'm going to be so upset.
Bless the chat.
Yeah. He's just commenting on someone else's stream now, just going, "Guys, these idiots didn't even pick up on the alarm." But I know what the alarm is from the first episode.
If you want, go on.
Oh, nice.
Okay, that's cool.
Oh my god, yeah, the what? Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing a visual representation of it. Oh, Royston. Well done.
Yeah, good spot there.
But the prison didn't self-destruct. What a joke. Yes, so last week, figure-wise, I think my two were Vario in his suit. And did I say Lizard Jedi?
You did not. We
Two
both
Boots?
said Two Boots and Vario. It's a good job we put Two Boots last week, because he wouldn't be getting on any list of mine now.
I did notice why he's called Two Boots, though, because he has two boots instead of most of the other security droids that don't seem to have boots on.
Ryan, are you still there?
I'm still here. Did you hear any of my Two Boot stuff then?
No.
Oh, no. Okay. I was saying, I think I noticed, I think he's called Two Boots because I think his particular model has like two boot-shaped feet, rather than the other security droids seem to have like more normal robot feet.
Oh yeah, I thought they were more of I thought they were like a present from Lawson or someone. I thought they might be something to give him like a bit more, personality. But who knows?
It's going back to no boots.
Shall we reveal our figure choices, or should we wait until? Well, it's fucking yeah. We are not winning against technology. Technology has not been our friend this week.
Delph, we are praying to Saint Ruggle. It is not going well. I think I need to rip out my router from the wall. Maybe I'll call the Empire. They can resolve it. I don't know. Maybe it's my turn to dob in Sky to the Empire. See if it can be resolved that way.
It's not just you, mate. I think I'm being affected as well, which is worrying because I'm not even with Sky. But hey ho. Yeah. Should we do our figure choices and then wrap it up, or do you want to wait until next week and do another week's worth
Figure choices
together? Let's do figure choices. Okay. Do you want to go first?
You first.
Okay. Mine, I think, are going to be quite. I mean, you might have the same ones as me again, but because we haven't had many more characters introduced, they probably won't come as a shock. So last week it was Vario and Two Boots. This week, well, one of mine is Devon, so the Jedi Padawan. I just think, I mean, Black Series have got her, so hopefully she will come in TBC. Need someone to face off against Maul on my shelf, on my Shadow Lord shelf. So yeah, let's get Devon in the vintage collection or whatever guise of 3.75. Yeah, there is. Do you want to take your first choice?
Lawson.
Nice.
To go with my Two Boots, to be betrayed.
Oh yeah.
Too soon?
Two Boots isn't even going to get opened at this point. He's just going to be, yeah. If I had him in pre-order, I'd already be disappointed. Will Lawson come with a? Yeah.
Mom, get off the phone. I'm on MSN.
I am trying to download about 100 songs on Napster right now. I don't know if that's affecting things. But...
Oh, I'm doing the same on LimeWire. That might be what it is.
Nice. Yeah. So
I'm
yeah,
trying to
Lawson,
download
yeah,
Blink 182's second album.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, so we got Devon and Larson.
Devon and Larson. And then yeah, I'm playing it safe this week, so I'm having the Master Lizard, Iko Diodaki. I did have his name, didn't I? I've butchered it. Iko Diodaki, Master Lizard Man. I think that would be an awesome Lizard
Nice.
Master.
Good choice. My second choice is actually I keep calling him Clem Fandango from Toast of London, but is the Pike Boss.
Yeah.
Because I kind of missed the day when, like, I'm sort of going for not as main characters in some of my picks, so I'm sort of splitting it between 50% main character, 50% ones that I would just like to see made, because back in the old days we used to get things like Pote Snitkin or Barada or people like that, or people that only have like one line, you know, or no lines, like Lobot. So I want to sort of keep up that tradition of classic 375 world building. So I would like main characters, but I'm also going to pick some of those other ones. So yeah.
Well, I like that we've got different choices this week, because obviously we both had the same characters last week. So our wish list now for this season is up to six individual characters, which is good. So we're building out our fantasy Maul Shadow Lord 375 wave.
I do have, like last week, I do have a honorable mention, and that is the secure. Yes and no. It's a caveat. It's a 4-pack. Well, 4.5 pack, I should call it, really. It's 2 security droids, 2 of the police officers, like 2 police droids, 2 police officers, and the little security camera droid in a white box.
Okay. Yeah. And we get 2 boots. There's every chance that those police droids and officers can be done. So yeah. We just about got that. Yeah.
And with the riot shield.
Royston just wants a decent Pike figure. I want a decent Pike.
Oh yeah, there hasn't been one, has there?
We've only got one Pike figure. 375. There's one from Solo, wasn't there? But yeah, no, we haven't had any Pikes from Book of Boba Fett or Clone Wars. Did they show up in Rebels? I mean, we just haven't. Yeah, we haven't had a decent, Pike, and you know they're in everything now. So potential army builders there. So yeah, good shout.
Yeah, you would have thought we would have got that with Book of Boba Fett, actually.
Yeah, we didn't get a lot for Book of Boba Fett though, did we? Tusken Raiders, Cobb Vanth, Cad Bane. There wasn't a lot from that show. But, yeah.
The old days.
There you go,
I'm going to call it,
mate.
because
I
this
think
is
that's a
not
good idea. Honestly,
Guys.
guys, if you've tuned in, thank you so much, first of all, for tuning in, and thank you even more for sticking with us, because I'm sure it's not it's not as bad as it is when you're the ones this side. But yeah, it is what it is. Technology not being on our side, but we will be back. We will continue doing this each week, seeing out Maul Shadow Lord, because I think it's just good fun talking Star Wars and action figures, which is what we're trying to bring together. So yeah, we made it through. Thanks, Delvia.
Yes. We did. We have committed to it, and we will commit to it. I'm gonna do some serious troubleshooting on my internet, I think, with Sky over the weekend. Because we will be back next Wednesday with episodes 5 and 6, and hopefully a regular internet running speed and normal conversation. Because at the moment we sound like two malfunctioning droids.
Yeah.
Honestly, the Turkish Star Wars bootleg film made more sense than this.
A bit too, laddie. Oh my word. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, quick thing before we go. Thanks for watching. If you have liked this or enjoyed it, if it's been entertaining in any way, please put a thumbs up. Thank you for all your comments throughout this. It's been good fun. It keeps us going. But put a thumbs up on the video, whether you're watching on my channel or Ryan Speaks Geeks. Drop us a follow if you like. You know, if you're watching on one or the other. We will be back with another all the Maul things on 375 Alive.
All the Maul things.
Yeah, what more can I say?
Screw you two boots. I guess that's the only thing we could say at the end.
Screw you very much. Yeah. Maybe he's the one that's in charge of the internet.
Yes. We're blaming Two Boots for the technical difficulties. Until then, guys, keep 375 alive. Bye. Oh, good Lord.
Bye.
We'll try better.
375 alive.